In August 2025, Donald Trump's trade war took a decisive, and dangerous, turn. With no last-minute breakdown in talks, no provocation, the clock simply ran out. The 35% tariff on Canadian goods outside the USMCA snapped into place. Lumber, steel, and dozens of other exports were hit hard. But the real damage wasn't just economic, it was the uncertainty. Trump's tariffs now reach far beyond trade disputes. India was targeted for buying Russian oil. Canada found itself grouped with China, accused of defiance, and punished for refusing to bend. The rules change without notice, and the goals shift daily. For Canada, this is no longer just a trade fight, it's a question of how to respond to an unpredictable neighbor. Prime Minister Mark Carney moved fast. Within days, he convened a summit with premiers and cabinet members. Ontario's Doug Ford pushed for retaliation, Alberta's Danielle Smith urged caution. Carney chose neither, opting for discipline over drama. Canada would respond, but on its own terms. Earlier in the year, Ottawa had answered tariffs with billion-dollar support packages for key sectors. Now, the tone is shifting. Trade Minister François-Philippe Champagne signaled flexibility, rolling back some measures if it served Canada's interests, while keeping vital industries protected. The goal? Avoid being baited into a bad deal. At the same time, Canada is preparing for a future less dependent on the US. A new federal office launches in September to fast-track nation-building projects, railways, ports, power lines. Ottawa is deepening ties with Mexico on energy and critical minerals, building a continental strategy that doesn't rely on Washington's mood swings. But Trump's August 1st strike hit where it hurt most: steel and aluminum. These aren't fringe exports, they're the backbone of the auto industry. Quebec aluminum feeds Ford's F-Series trucks, the top-selling vehicle in America. By targeting these inputs, Trump risks driving up US vehicle prices by thousands. In Detroit, alarm bells are already ringing. The chaos isn't just from tariffs themselves, it's from the instability they create. Canadian exporters like Conquest Steel lost US orders months before the tariffs took effect. The threat alone froze business. Now, companies are pivoting inward, serving domestic markets and diversifying exports. Meanwhile, Trump's trade showmanship continues. He announced a $350 billion investment pledge from South Korea. No binding agreement, no enforcement, no math that adds up. Similar deals with Japan and Europe followed the same pattern: big headlines, thin substance. Even the Federal Reserve delayed a rate cut, citing uncertainty from tariff policy. Canada's position is starkly different. Carney has refused to rush into Trump's deadline-driven deals. While others sign under pressure, Canada is holding the line. That resistance may invite more tariffs, but it also avoids signing away leverage for the sake of optics. Trump's strategy is about spectacle. Canada's is about survival. One plays to headlines, the other plays the long game. And as the dust settles on August 1st, it's becoming clear. While Canada may take the first hit, it's America's own industrial base that could suffer the deepest wound. This is True State Report. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.